better than the original, and we're very happy with it. Now, the second game I want to show you is Cro-Mag Rally. Cro-Mag Rally is a 3D caveman racing game. And there are 9 different tracks to choose from. All sorts of good ones here. This one's one of my favorite, but we're actually going today to do glaciers. And we also have 10 different cars to choose from. Actually, we have 11 cars if you include the submarine on the Atlantis level. The car that is good for the glacier level is this one. And we can choose our character. Now, porting the games over, both Enigmo and Cro-Mag Rally to the iPhone was actually very easy. It only took about 3 days to get each game up and running. And by up and running, I mean they were playable. All the levels were playable. Whoa. Now, the great thing about Cro-Mag Rally, what really makes it a superb iPhone game, is the fact that the iPhone itself is the steering wheel. So if I turn the iPhone right, the car goes right. If I turn the car left, the car goes left. That's really, that just makes this game what it is. And every time someone plays this for the first time, they just start laughing because it's a whole new kind of driving experience to play a game where the device is the controller. The SDK to do all this was fantastic. It, like I say, it took no time to do, and that's really thanks to the APIs, the documentation, and especially the tools. Even adding in the accelerometer-based steering took about 5 to 10 minutes. It was really, really simple to do. Absolute no-brainer. So we're really excited to be able to say that we're going to have Enigmo and Cro-Mag Rally up on the App Store at launch for $9.99 each. Thank you very much.
This next developer convinced me how even a solo developer can create an amazingly compelling application for the iPhone extremely quickly. He's actually a developer in the insurance industry in England. And the application you're about to see isn't anything you'd expect from someone in the insurance industry. To tell you what his app is, I'd like to invite up Mark Terry. Mark.
Thanks, Scott. Hi there. I've only been developing on the iPhone in my spare time, but the SDK is so easy to use, I've been able to come up with something pretty cool which I'd like to share with you today. The app's called Band, and it's a collection of virtual instruments that enables anyone, regardless of musical ability, to go beyond just listening to music on their iPhone to actually creating music themselves from scratch. So let's take a look at some of the instruments that Band has to offer. And first of all, we have a 2-octave piano. We also have an instrument called Funky Drummer that lets you mix up drum beats. The 12-bar blues instrument contains all the elements you need to play the blues in one simple interface. And finally, for your backing tracks, we have a bass guitar. We've only had time to show you a fraction of what Band can do today. All these instruments and more can be recorded, overdubbed, and mixed together into a song. Or, of course, you could always just get together with your friends for a jam and maybe one day start your own band. Look out for Band in the App Store in a few weeks' time. Thank you.
Great job. Like Mark must watch the movie Office Space and just cry. I think he's in the wrong business. Next is MLB.com. I'm sure for all of you baseball fans out there, you're going to love this application. MLB.com is the official website of Major League Baseball, and they've built a really nice application for the iPhone. To talk you through it, I'd like to invite up Jeremy Shayer. Jeremy?
Thanks, Scott. Hello. Joining me today is fellow developer Robert Spicala, and we are delighted to show you a brand new application that we've developed exclusively for the iPhone. It's called MLB.com App Bat, and it has some features that we're not offering anywhere else. So let's just jump right in. Right away, you have all of today's games, live ones on top. If you want to get more information, just tap on one. Let's check out the Yankees game. Great. Now what you have on the bottom, you get a little more detail about the game. You see who's on base, who's batting, pitching, and the line score. This data updates all the time, so you're never behind what's going on. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is what we're really excited about. This is what you can't find anywhere else. We decided to take advantage of the iPhone's media player and add real-time video highlights. At MLB.com, we edit video in real time for every game to make sure our fans don't miss a thing. And when you see the quality on the iPhone, you understand why it was an easy decision for us to make the iPhone the very first mobile device on which we've offered an application to feature video highlights. Now, these clips come to you minutes after the play. It's not after the game. It's right after it happens on the field. We also create reference movies on the fly to make sure you get the best possible video experience, whether you're on Wi-Fi or Edge. With the iPhone SDK, we were given great tools and a wonderful platform to create something that we think baseball fans are going to love really quickly. You won't find this application anywhere else, and you couldn't find a better device to experience it on. We'll be in the App Store when it launches, and thank you so much. We're so excited to be part of this event. Thank you.
Thanks. Next, modality. You know, the medical community has really been flocking to the iPhone. Back in March, when we launched the beta of iPhone 2.0, we demonstrated Epocrates, which was incredibly well received. In fact, after that, Epocrates went and surveyed its key physicians and found that of those planning on buying a phone in the next 12 months, fully a third plan to buy an iPhone, making it their #1 choice. Well, today, we have 2 more medical apps to show. The first, from modality, is about creating more physicians. And to talk you through that, I'd like to invite up Dr. S. Mark Williams. Dr. Williams?
Thanks, Scott. Thank you. Our lead developer, James Crouch from the app, and I are thrilled to be here today to share with you one of our learning applications. So medical students typically rely on bulky paper flashcards and atlases to learn the complex names and locations of the structures of the human body. But this is about to change. We've started with the gold standard in medical illustrations, the beautiful Netter collection, and using the iPhone SDK, we've created an app that is not only more portable, but also far more powerful than paper flashcards. So let's have a look. A student can easily find a region of the body and they view hundreds of anatomical images. Once they select one of those images, then they can easily zoom and pan across these beautiful and highly detailed images. Imagine doing this on any other mobile device. Simply select... Thank you. Simply selecting a pen shows the anatomical structure, and it makes it very easy for a student to jump out to the web and find additional information on that particular part of the body. The app has a simple quiz mode that prompts the user to find a structure within an image and provides feedback about whether they're right or whether they're wrong. And we really believe that applications like this will provide unique and new opportunities for effective learning outside of the classroom. And I witnessed this firsthand in my teaching of brain anatomy when a student, after using a prototype of this application,